We're back working on the 65, but this may be one of the last times you see this car for a while. Why is that? Ultimately, I didn't build this car for myself. I built this car for Papa T. Well, for both of us, for all of us. And it is now time for this car to go see him. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this thing up. There's a few little things that need to be done so that it's ready for him so that he's comfortable in the car. Right now we're hooking up the heater hose. We're going to get it, hopefully get the heater working. It's all new under the car, under the dash. So hopefully we'll get all this working tonight. And we got a windshield wiper motor on order. So the windshield wipers will work. And that's pretty much it, y'all. She'll be ready to go to Papa T. Anyway, hang around with us. Let's get this thing done. So there are a few comments that I want to address before we get started. And one of them is that we're no longer a Fox Body channel. I've heard it and heard it and heard it. People say I stopped watching because, you know, I subscribe for Fox Bodies. Guys, all I can tell you is this has been extremely important to me to get done. So I do apologize for the guys that were here for Fox Body content, but at the same time, you know, this is important. So I wanted to get on this car and stay on it. Unlike anything else that I've ever done with these other cars, we make them pretty, we get them on the road, and then we're just kind of done with them. There's things that they all need still to this day. But with this car, it's been different. And I've stayed on this car. I wanted every little thing to be worked out of it, every little bug, because it's going to Papa T. So I just want to address that. We are still 100% a Fox Body channel. I mean, come on, check that out. We got Berger's car waiting on the engine. We got the Retro Fox, which I got an idea. Berger, come here. Let me get Berger involved in this. So I got an idea. It's going to be a week or two before the Gray Ghost goes back over to Papa T. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting the drag radials back on the red car and let you drive it. You better not break it. You drive it. I drive the 65, motor to supercharger, and see what happens. Because I know you guys want to see these races. It'll be a second gear roll, so you can go ahead and bash me in the comment section. We're not trying to get out there in the middle of the damn highway and hook these cars like you see, you know, all over the internet everywhere else. That's not what we're trying to do here. But I would like to see the power difference. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think the 65 is going to put up a really good fight. I'm not sure if it'll outrun the Retro. I don't know.
It's hard to say, really.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Which every time we take the Retro out, it's just blowing the tires off right now.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, the Retro pulls really hard, but we will see. In other words, we'll be able to compare dark block, 347, big heads, big cam, all this stuff. Basically makes this car radical versus a stock bottom end car with a B303 cam, some cheap aluminum heads, and a supercharger. Now, money is money, and you're going to have about the same amount of money in either one doing it this way, but I just want to compare them. So I don't think you always need a dark block and the best bottom end. I think you can, you know, find yourself a stock block bottom end stuff, you know, throw a little supercharger. Nitrous is always an option, and then see how it stacks up to something like this. I believe the Retro will probably outrun it, but it'll be a race though, for sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So here's what we've done so far. We've taken this sensor, which used to be over here on this side. You guys really can't see it, but this is the bigger of the two holes, and this is going to be where your heater usually comes out of. Your heater hose. So the only thing that they had in stock was this. So it's just a straight, it's for a 5/8 hose, and it does thread in, everything's good. The problem with the straight is we're gonna have to come up really high with the hose over here, but I think it should work. Berger, what do you think's gonna happen between the two, man, honestly? You think the Retro will get it?
Really rode in the Retro with it hooking, honestly.
It's a screamer.
Yeah, I mean, I know it makes power.
The Retro,
I think the Retro's going to jump out.
yeah. If it doesn't spin, the Retro does spin more than this car does. So I think it's making a good bit more instant torque and power. And it's got less gear. So I don't know, man. I think the Retro will outrun it.
I think they're pretty close in power.
I think they're going to be pretty damn close, to be honest with you. Either way, we're going to find out. It should hold, man, I would think.
Almost killed it.
Yeah, hell, you don't even have to power shift it, really. You just pop them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to power shift this car, so there really ain't no point in trying to break them out there, but I do believe it's going to be a good race, though. Berger's gonna go ahead and cut a couple of zip ties back there on all that Terminator X stuff. See if we can get this going. So this car, since we've had it, has never had a heater. So all that stuff, the heater box was in there, but the heater core and all was busted, and everything else. So we bought all new stuff way back when we first started building this car. It was some of the first stuff that we bought to go under the dash. So I just hope it all works, you know? I know the blower motor works, or I say it does. I probably need to test that. So before we get too involved in this, I guess I need to make sure that the fan's gonna blow. And hopefully I got all the doors and everything set up right. I don't know. Uh-oh. Ain't no worky. Maybe it's just unplugged because we've been down. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just unplugged. I don't know where the hell the plug is. There's a bunch of shit under here. I'll tell you all that now. First things first. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hook this up regardless, I guess. There's really no point. So we'll get the blower motor hooked up once we get all this out here done. We gotta get it under the dash anyway, which is not gonna be fun. Top one. This damn fuel line is gonna be a problem. Here's my air intake temp sensor. It's just chilling.
Does it matter which one it goes on to?
No, but the bottom one's probably gonna be the easiest, I would think, to do for, I don't know, maybe the top. Well, yeah, it's through the bottom hole.
Yes, it'd be the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go out there and pull some out?
Yeah.
That way I can get it kind of lined up. It's on there, just got to get it all the way. Yeah, I think we're good there. Yeah. Yeah, we can get a hose clamp on it.
No point in recording all this, you can't really see anything, but we'll get it with you guys once we get this other hose in and kind of get it all tidied up, see if we can get this thing to work. So. All right, y'all. Looks like we got heat. Let's check it out. Guys, we got heat. Everything's working good. Got a little bit of defrost. It's not a lot, but definitely got air coming out of the bottom down here. Controls seem to work pretty good. Hell yeah, Pop T's gonna be happy. Switch that down. It's not blowing a lot, but there is a little bit of heat, y'all. It's not blowing the best. So that's off. I don't know if that one's doing anything. I think it may have come undone. I'm not gonna stress over it. It is, I can feel it coming out up here. It's enough to defrost a windshield. We do have to put one of the hoses back on for the defrost, but I also got to put this fresh air vent back in over here. But once we do that, guys, this thing is done. Hell yeah. Like I told you guys before, this car is going back to Papa T. So that's why it's really important that we get all this stuff done. The best chance that we have of him driving this car is to have as many creature comforts as you can have, which there's not many, but we can at least have a touch of heat and, you know, windshield wipers. So I did order the motor. It'll be here maybe in a week or so. And the car to idle good, start good, obviously not overheat. So, you know, we just don't want to have any worries for him whenever he gets in this thing. I will video me taking the car over to him. We've already talked. The Camaro that he was painting, he's just waiting on the guy to come get it. And when he comes and gets it, once we get the 65 completely finished up, we'll take it over there. So if I had to guess, probably within the next week or two, we'll have the car over there for him. And I can't wait. He's probably not going to drive it a whole lot. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I know he wants to go. They've got a square where he lives, like a town square. And I know one of the things that he mentioned was he did want to take it around the square and leave it running at a gas station, you know. Like he lives in a smaller town, kind of like me over here. So you can kind of do stuff like that. But it's going to get some attention. I'm super excited. I hope he enjoys the car. I hope you guys have enjoyed this build because it has been one hell of a build. And like I told you, We are still a Fox Body channel, guys. This car right here is mainly Fox Body parts. As far as engine and drivetrain, it's pretty much all Fox Body. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll get started on one of these other cars here real soon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Better hold it. You better hold it. Oh, it was good until it went off the side. Yeah. All right, 6S. This is the big battery. I forgot what it is. We'll look at it in a few minutes. Like to see 87 out of it. We'll see. So for anybody that's never done speed runs, you really got to ease into this thing as you come down. Let that car go by so you can hear it. Way down there. Oh yeah, she's cooking.
She got a little squirrely.
Berger will tear something up in a heartbeat.
Wheel spin is better for a mile an hour. So.
All right, I'm gonna have to turn the phone off. I'll let you guys know what it is. I'll take a screenshot. Yeah.